Well, haven't done a Minecraft thing for a while. So for this one, I decided to do a demonstration of how blocks with facing work. Most blocks in Minecraft don't have facing, so it doesn't matter what angle you place them at. Like these pumpkins here, you can't place pumpkins sideways. If you place a pumpkin block, it's always oriented like this, and all four sides of it look exactly the same. Now, for certain blocks, this actually creates an interesting quirk because, like, if you look closely at the top of this pumpkin here, there is a stem modeled, and the stem points in a certain direction. With certain blocks, you can use this to give you an indication of which direction is north. Because you don't need to know which direction is north when you place the block, it will just tell you. Well, that's not what we're here for, though. What we're here for is the ones that actually have facing so that the block cares about what direction you're angling it when you place it. Hay bales are a great example of this. The person who was talking about this and it gave me a reason to make a video about it was talking about logs, which logs are great for flooring. They really are. I built a new world and didn't feel like going to the time and effort required to. Well, okay. I looked around to see what was quick and easy to pick up in this particular world, and that was hay bales. As you can see, yeah, whatever direction I'm facing when I place the hay bale is treated as the bottom of the hay bale. Gotta avoid this. Yeah, villagers in sandy biomes use walkways as paths in their villages that are made out of smooth sandstone. Why? To so that when the village has been spawned, the game doesn't need to worry about having a void collapse dump half the village into a cave. This is an area outside the village that did not have smooth sandstone paths covering the entire surface. Only part of it, like this, right here. Only the loose sand actually collapses like that. Anyway though, back to the spiral. What I'm doing here is a rope spiral where it looks like a coiled rope when you're done. Other spiral patterns also exist, and just use whatever spiral pattern amuses you. Oh yeah, also I made a edge around this out of smooth sandstone because the villagers use the sandstone edging as a way to let them know whether they're inside a village and pathing based on that. It's also the reason why in biomes like this you'll often see terracotta blocks just stuck in the ground. That's part of the pathing stuff for the village. Anyway, though. As for why there is a giant pool of lava to the next to this, villagers are insane and will build villages in places that are safety hazards. At any rate, yeah. You can do this to make whatever patterns happen to interest you. This is just a quick example that, to be honest, if I was going to actually make this for an aesthetic, artistic purpose, I would probably use a different spiral pattern because the rope spiral pattern has an intentional asymmetry to it because you start at one corner and then make that side all the way across, and then each side becomes a little less and less and less and less and less and less and less. A properly symmetrical one looks better in a lot of ways. Anyways, though, before he collapses, pain in the ass. Random lava. Yeah, I built a wall around it to keep the villagers out. The villagers are stupid like that. Oh yeah, I also shaved this back, which yes, gives me a large chunk of materials to work with, but also space to build things that isn't a giant randomly shaped hill. Anyway, though, yeah, floor patterns with directional blocks. Loads of fun you can have there. Again, though, this is the top. Whatever you place it like is now the top. See, directional blocks, there's a variety of them, and all of them basically work the same way. They just have different appearances. Whether they're logs or hay bales, or there's actually certain kinds of stone that also work that way, and that gets really fun, like the crystal ones, because it's supposed to look like a like I guess you could say columnar crystals, which I don't have any of those on me. Ah, screw it. You know what? Uh, you know, I you can find those yourself, I guess. Anyway, that's all for now. See you guys later.